actors and actresses, when you look at them actually, I don't know, in Bollywood we see, they look totally different in the screen.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Hi, Ujit.
I
It's true that you have a good personality and you look good on the screen.
Thank you.
You're looking like a Gujarati groom,
I'm a Mangalorean, proud to be Mangalorean.
Good. And Vijay sir asked you, what would you like to do when you win this contest? You said, what? I'd like to be social.
I like to go to, orphanages.
Going social and social service are two different words. Don't confuse them.
Right, right. I got
Social
confused
means
because-
partying, going out, meeting people.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, okay. So my question to you is, I'm purposely asking this question to you and not to a female contestant. When was the last time that you cried?
Oh,
I know men's don't. In the bathroom, yeah.
I guess once.
Once you don't cry often?
I don't. I am an emotional person, but crying. Yes, I cried last time, and I was very confused as to what exactly I have to do. I've done my graduation in law, but I was not exactly sure as to whether I have to go there or try for some other job because, frankly speaking, as a law student, we cannot earn suddenly as to like once you go to practice, we cannot earn money like that. It's like we have to struggle a lot for that. So I was a bit confused as to what exactly would happen. I went to Bangalore, came back again because I missed Bangalore a lot, and I felt kind of
Related to your career,
yeah,
you
right.
felt confused.
And I felt very down, and I felt like someone is pricking a pin into my heart slowly, and my heart is bursting.
I think the law did not suit you.
No, it's actually suits me, but because of the financial thing, I couldn't. I didn't want to be a burden to my parents. But it's not
Unfortunately,
that-
it doesn't pays well here.
Right, but it's not that
In India.
mom would feel like I'm a burden to her, but it's just that I didn't want to. It's somewhere in the corner of my heart I didn't want to be a burden to her, and I just wanted to earn money. And then once if I had that interest, I would go for that for sure.
How disheartened would you be if you wouldn't win this contest?
I've never thought of being sad or being demotivated because of not winning, because I believe in Lord Krishna's saying that what's happened is good, what's happening is good, and what will happen is also good. So that is what I believe, and I'm very simple, and I love being simple.
It's good that you have a positive outlook.
So what is the answer? How disappointed will you be?
I wouldn't be disappointed. I'd be happy. I'd be happy always.
See, why I told you the law may not suit you because you're not articulative.
Right.
You're thinking a lot. You can't go there in front of the judge and then start thinking.
Right.
So maybe you didn't unconsciously or by the situation of whatever you were in, I think you made a good decision by joining Cognizant and trying modeling.
Right.
I'm not trying to put you down, but whatever I'm seeing now,
Correct.
because as a lawyer, I told another person you can be a lawyer because you need to be really articulative. You need to come up with a lot of things,
Right.
throw questions. You cannot think too much. There's not much time. They'll keep arguing, because my uncle is a lawyer, so I know how it works. So that's what.
So your next round, pick and speak.
Here you go.
Okay, your topic is, as a young Indian, what according to you is the greatest problem facing Indian? How would you solve it? Okay, I'll repeat it again for you. As a young Indian, what according to you is the greatest problem facing Indian? How would you solve it?
Okay, right now, the main problem here is the corruption, and I believe I have a different perception as to, like, for the soldiers who are sacrificing their life to the sake of the country, they're not getting enough to earn. Like, they do not they be away from their family, and our cricketers or whoever film actors are getting paid so much, but for a soldier who is sacrificing his life for the sake of country, he's not getting anything. So that such problems are not being focused by the government. So such things should be, because if there is no border, if there is border, obviously we'll need a soldier to be there. Only if inside people are not good. If people do not fight and be united, there will not be any soldier. So when a soldier is fighting for us, for our country, for our motherland, I guess we should first think of them, their life, and even after their life, they are not being given enough money for their family. It's like humanity is dead and nobody's been supported. And a film actor or an cricketer is been given money for just for a few seconds or a few minutes of match or the takes, I believe. So that is the main problem according to me in India, which is like the money has been wasted in things which are actually not important to us. It's not been given to someone who is really worth of it. And also corruption is one of the major problem in India, and because of it, black money has been kept in bank wherein we cannot even use it for Indians' sake. It's Indian money, and that is not been used for Indians. So that is also a major problem. Thank you.
Well, I'm not very happy with the answer. Both the contents are right about the soldier and the film actor. The soldier definitely gets a very bad package over here and a bad deal in India. 100% I agree with that. And even after they retire or they die at war or at some shootout, they've not been taken care of. But please understand, the film actors and the cricketers, they spend a lot of time and energy to reach their stage. It's not easy. We people give them the money. They don't demand it. You understand? So we are willing to pay that 1 lakh rupees or that 1 crore rupees. We decide the price. You understand? So what you're saying is right. I mean, soldiers not getting 100%, but I would not like to put the film, not because I'm in the filmy line. I'm not done a movie up till now. And even cricketers also, we pay the money. We are only crazy. I tell you, when I have this sports event in my village,
I'm very much happy about that actually.
Yeah.
We are doing a lot of good things for Bangalore.
Yeah. So I just tell you, when I do a sports event, the moment I have a sports event and I don't call anybody, there are only the participants and some village people come. Right. The moment I call the Pooja Gandhi once, and another 2 actresses, and the whole crowd was there till the show got over. So that's what we are responsible for them. I mean, whatever we do, we are responsible. Right. I mean, 100% of the soldiers, I have felt very bad. In fact, in Mangalore itself, there's an ex-army people who are trying to build a building, and they're not able to complete it for the last maybe 4-5 years because no funds have been given by the government, and they have to go and beg. So that's absolutely sad. I mean, your point as the soldier is concerned and the army is concerned, dot on. I mean, that's very important because they give their lives for a country. Right. No profession you have to give a life for somebody else. I don't think so. So that's a very valid point. Thanks. Anything else?
Okay, thank you, Vijay.
Thank you. All the best.
And now the last contestant, Papa, ಆಗದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು, ಸಾಕಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಾಯ್ತು. So ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಕಾಯಿಸೋದು ಬೇಡ ಹೆಚ್ಚು. So let's call upon contestant number 10 from the Mr. Mangalore category, that is Abhinav Kinney.
Namaskara Kudla. I am Abhinav. I am 18 years old. I am from Mangalore, holy place Kudla, also known as Parashurama Shrishti. I am pursuing my BCA in Srinivas College. My ambitions are to become a good software programmer.
ಅಭಿನವ್ ಕಿಣಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ BC ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು, ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ. ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಅವನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಗುಣಗಳಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಓದಬೇಕು, ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅವನು ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಭಾಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು. ಅವನಿಗೆ ದೇವರು ಬೇಕಾಗುವಂಥ ಇದನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವನ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಆಸೆ.
Well, I want to follow the footsteps of Dr. Abdul Kalam. He's a great man. He has done a lot of things for the society and the good of the society. Well, I want to help everyone. Also, I hate bad habits. I find this youth, young generations, smoking, drinking, having alcohol, drugs. By this show and this contest, I want to tell everyone, stop doing it.
You keep me sunrise with your smile. I'll never be alone.
ಅಭಿನವ್ ಎನ್ನ ಮಗೆ ಕುಡ್ಲದ ಮಗೆ. I have seen him as a man. I can't say him as a boy. He's a man. He's a special man who has got all kind of special things or some kind of goal for which he is thinking always. He want to do something for the younger generation and he is too young to do it. But still, I pray to the Lord to support him, to give the strength to do whatever he wants to do in his life.
'Cause you are in my soul, in my soul, in my soul. I never make you cry.
I don't believe in person's outer beauty or inner outer look. I believe in inner beauty.
I think if there is anyone who deserves this title, it is Abhinav. So we all wish him best of luck. All the best, Abhinav.
Last but not the least, I want to thank WTN, also V4 Media for organizing a good show and a good contest. Thanks one and all.
Feeling incredible. Oh, felt like I was unstoppable. Like a hunger.